I've been crying all day, so ignore my face. Um, but if you couldn't tell, thank you. um, I just spit. I don't know if you could see that. We're gonna cut that out. I just wanted to make this video, but I have no plan or anything in mind of what I'm gonna say, but I just have this urge to share my thoughts and feelings about this because I think maybe somebody will be able to relate, or it'll share some knowledge or insight on maybe something that somebody doesn't know about but they want to know more about. And that thing is an anxiety-filled brain, which is what I have. I've never gotten a diagnosis, but I want one because I think there's something very complex going on. I've never been able to stick to something for a long time. One of those things being jobs, and I just quit mine today. I haven't even been there a year. I'm only 20 years old, and I started working when I was 16. And I've already had 5 jobs, 6 if you count starting DoorDash and then doing about 5 orders and then just quitting that too. Maybe some of you relate to that, and that's really great, and we can share our thoughts and feelings on that. And if you don't relate to that, you're probably neurotypical. I wish I was you. There's just there's just something about doing the same thing over and over and over again. Well, let me backtrack. There's just something about being told to do the same thing over and over and over again, especially if it's not your favorite thing in the whole world, at the same time every day, and it just drains the soul out of me. But the weird thing about me is, like, I have to have my own routine, but that's me. Like, I have, like, I don't want to put any diagnosis words to it. I'm trying to say this without saying the words like ADHD or anything like that. So I'm trying to tell this story without, because I don't have a diagnosis, but when I wake up in the morning, I have to have a cup of coffee at a cup. I have to have my cup of coffee and my certain breakfast items in a certain order, and I have to take a shower, and I have to do this, this, and this, or my day is ruined. And that's my routine. But what I hate is working and doing this and this at work at the same time every day, and then coming home and doing this, and I just don't like that, and it consumes me. And when I wake up, everything in my body aches, and I don't want to go to work. And you're like, well, duh, nobody wants to go to work. But I literally can't stick to something. I can't keep a job. I will find everything to hate about it. I don't think I'll ever be able to stick to something for a long time. And I think I keep saying jobs, but it's more than that. I have picked up so many different hobbies in my life, and I've never stuck to them for longer than a month. I give up. I get bored. I get irritated. But there's a message to this that I wanted to share because I get very unhappy when I'm consumed by something and I don't, so in this example, it's work. And this has been on multiple occasions where, or it's been like this with school or whatever, but, I wake up in the morning and my actions show that I'm irritated because I don't want to go. I come home and I'm irritated because I had a bad day. And then I take it out on my friends and family, and I stop cleaning the house, and I stop doing my chores, and I stop doing the things that make me happy. I haven't been looking at the camera this whole time because I'm upset and I shouldn't be doing it. My kitty, hello. So when I am consumed by a feeling of depression from, in this case, work, I take it out on everybody and everything around me. And you may relate to this. So what I want to say is the reason I'm a quitter is because in my life I value my mental health over anything else. I put my friends and my families and my pets and whatever else, before me, but I don't think I could ever say this job and this school paper or whatever, like, is more important than me. That felt so therapeutic to say out loud because and the other so toxic thing about me is I will debate on something and I will push myself to the max until I fucking break because I feel so bad for everybody else. And I don't want to hurt anybody else by quitting because I'm going to let everybody else down. So I go to work every day and I may be upset and I may be miserable but I don't want to let anybody else down. So I let my conflictions just wear on me and I just push until I snap. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, but it felt very therapeutic to say that I'm more important than that. That's why I quit. I'm a quitter. I'm sorry if, your whole life that you were taught in junior league baseball or your, I can't think of any other examples. Your chess coach told you not to quit in the middle of a chess match. I don't know. Don't quit. They always say don't quit. Never give up. I like that. Don't give up. But for me, it's don't give up on me. The amount of times I've spit in this video, just ignore it. Don't quit on me. So, yeah, I'm a quitter. But if something is literally tearing you down and making you miserable, making you unhappy, why are you doing it to yourself? I've been taking it out on my significant other, and I've been taking it out on myself in my house, my home. I watch myself just leave messes behind because I can't bear to pick it up. I get so angry at other people for not doing the things that I don't do because I can see that mirror. I can see the reflection. I can see that when I don't do something, I'm so angry at myself. I get mad at other people because I think that they should be picking up my slack. And when I get in these stages and I can see myself spiraling down, I have to find the source of my unhappiness and just take it out. And that's why I'm a quitter. So if you needed to hear this, I hope it helps. And I also advise that, you can't just quit everything. You have to find yourself. Make sure you do some thinking, some insight, some intuition, some therapy with yourself. Make sure you have a plan. In my case, I have a backup fund and some ideas and plans in place, and I'm not just quitting my job and, gonna be homeless. But take care of yourself. It's important.